There can only be one winner, and you're looking at him. Let's go.
YouTube new main box is announced, and by the time this video is released, it's going to be out. It's February 19th. It's out. Buy it. Buy it, maybe. In this review, you're gonna see replays and gameplay, so make sure you stick around for each and every one. Just because I don't have the cards doesn't mean I can't show you how they are played. We have replays for Nephthys, we have replays for Laval, and I have replays on how Fire Fists work. Let's hop right in it. These are the ultra rares, and these are the super rares. We're gonna start with Nephthys. YouTube, here's Nephthys. Gonna look for my notes on Nephthys real quick. We're scrolling down. We talked so much. If you ever guys want an in-depth review, you're not gonna really get on YouTube because it would be hours long. You just gotta show up to the stream. I'm giving you the short and simple, what's good, no BS review. All right, so Nephthys, you're probably gonna need, this is the ultra rares, 3 ultra rare, 3 super rare. You might need Senjus and Sonic Birds, and all of the monsters are spellcasters besides the boss monster, so you might be able to use it with Silent Magician. Nephthys monsters can destroy, they can destroy Gear Town and Yugioh, no timing issues. So these regular Nephthys monsters, they destroy a card in your hand. It could work with Gear Town and Yugioh. Think about it. Ritual spell, you're probably gonna wanna play 3 of this, the ritual spell. This is how you summon your main ritual monsters. If you use any of the ritual monsters as part of the ritual, you get to destroy any card in the field. So a deck that inherently could destroy any card in the field through the ritual spell, that's great. Now, Devotee, the level 2 ritual, you cannot summon a ritual monster with this effect. So when this card is ritual summoned, you could special summon a Nephthys monster from your deck. So you're gonna summon your little Nephthys monsters, or you could summon Sacred Phoenix. You cannot summon a ritual monster off its effect. Get that through your head. Now, its second effect is while in the graveyard, because it gets destroyed in the end phase on summon if you special summon a Nephthys monster. While it's in the graveyard, you could destroy a Nephthys monster in your hand. If you do special summon this card, you could only use this effect if it was properly summoned. So if you tribute it for a ritual, you could not use its effect. No bueno. Moving on, the Big Boss win condition. This is the Big Boss monster. By the way, these cards are brand spanking new. They came out in the TCG a couple months ago. This is so new. Not even the TCG player snobs could tell you how to play this deck. 3,000 attack. So you can only use each effect once per turn. During the main phase, you could destroy face-up Nephthys monsters or Nephthys monsters in your Nephthys cards in your hand and or face-up on the field to destroy an equal amount of monsters your opponent control. So if you ritual summon this with the ritual spell, destroy any card in the field, now you have this, you could destroy itself. Why would you do that? I'll tell you why. Or you could destroy a Phoenix in your hand or your other Nephthys cards to destroy your opponent's monsters after you destroyed the back row with the ritual. Now its second effect is amazing. Amazing. During your next standby phase after this card was destroyed by battle or card effect, which means you could have destroyed it with its own card effect, you get to special summon it from the grave. It's unstoppable. It's like Sacred Phoenix, but Sacred Phoenix only special summons off card effect. This is by battle or card effect, summon itself back in the standby phase every turn, destroy your opponent's monsters by destroying itself and or your other Nephthys cards. Crazy good. Now, we have Awakening. This card's not so good. It could be used to summon Sacred Phoenix. It must be face up. We have Last Hope of Nephthys. It could destroy any card in the field. It's very slow, though. It is searchable through Disciple of Nephthys. So what's Disciple of Nephthys? You could search for Cyrilina, your main boss monster, with this card by destroying a Nephthys card in your hand. It's like a Senju. It's also like a Sonic Bird. If this card was destroyed by a card effect, and then during your next standby phase, you get to search for a Nephthys spell. You could search for Last Hope, destroy a card on the field, or you could search for your ritual spell. So it's like a Senju, it's like a Sonic Bird, it's kind of like both. Now, Defender, I'm not gonna really, I don't think that's worth really talking about. Defender, it's too slow. Chronic Clear, it's kind of too slow. It's similar to Disciple. They could destroy a Nephthys in your card. This is a no BS review. I'm just gonna skip these. Matriarch special summon, a level 4 from your hand. You could just look at the notes on what I said about it real quick. Now, on to the replays and the deck list. Enjoy that for this deck. Bam. Okay, let's see what happens here. We send you. We're going to search for a ritual. I'm going to use the ritual card. I'm going to tribute the send you and the Sonic Bird. It's level 8 for Cerulean. Cerulean on summon on my turn with no cards in the field has no effect. Remember, this is the card that can destroy any card in the field by destroying Nephthys cards. I could have destroyed Nephthys to destroy a monster in the field. It could be face down, face up. And if I were to destroy Nephthys with the effect of Cerulean, Nephthys during my next standby phase would add a spell/trap Nephthys card from my deck to my hand. I would be able to search the ritual card. All right, let's see what happens. All right, Senju searches for, activates the ritual spell on me, sends a ritual monster. By sending the ritual monster, that's going to trigger the effect of Rebirth of Nephthys to destroy any card in my field, a back row or monster. Destroys a monster, hits me for 3k, but when Cerulean is destroyed by battle or card effect, it comes back. Okay, so when it's destroyed by battle or card effect, it summons itself back onto the field, And remember, we have its effect to destroy any Nephthys cards, to destroy monsters on the field. We're gonna summon Nephthys. I'm gonna use Nephthys to destroy the Sacred Phoenix, and then I'm gonna search for any ritual monster or any Nephthys monster. Now I'm going to use the effect to destroy her, to destroy that. And now next turn, she's going to search the ritual spell. With the ritual spell plus the Cerulean I searched, I will be able to use the Cerulean on the field for tribute, to destroy any card on the field. And my Phoenix is coming back next turn to destroy all spell and traps on the field. That's incredible. Hit for the 3k. But I don't think we get that far. He summons because it was destroyed, comes back onto the field, destroys, ends his turn just to show off the combo. Here we go. Phoenix on the field. Nephthys effect, search for the ritual spell. Cerulean summon itself back onto the field. We destroyed all back row cards on this turn, and we could use the ritual spell to tribute the Cerulean, to summon, to then use the ritual spell to destroy any card on the field. Boom. OTK. So that just shows you that it's so hard to deal with them. They keep coming back. Destroy all back row, destroy monsters. That is spicy. Let's see replay number 2. Needs more Yubel? Hell yeah. You want to use Yubel? Use Yubel. All right, open up Phoenix. I think I want to try a game where I summon, this is Devotee. I guess it's called Avatar in this. We do that. Yep, we summon Devotee by sending another Devotee. If there was a card in the field, we would be destroying any card in the field through the effect of the ritual spell. We're going to Devotee on summon. We're going to special summon a Sacred Phoenix from the deck. And during the end phase, it will destroy itself, but it can come back on the field by destroying any Nephthys card in my hand to special summon itself back onto the field. But then you can't use its first effect again to summon another Phoenix onto the field. Let's go. End phase, destroy itself. Since it was properly summoned, now it could summon itself. Senju searches for Cerulean, tributes Cerulean to summon Cerulean. This will destroy any card in the field, destroying my Phoenix. I also use its effect to destroy my Senju off the field. And do I go for the OTK? Yes, I do. This deck OTKs. It OTKs. It is a fast deck. All right. The concept deck list. There you go. You saw it in action. It recycles Sacred Phoenix. It destroys monsters, destroy back row, destroy any card in the field, summon Phoenix, and then super consistent. Obviously, this version lacks a ton of defense. The deck does not inherently have good defensive measures. Like, what's a good inherent defensive measure within a deck? Takeover. Being able to search Takeover and Vampires, being able to set that and play it on your opponent's turn, that's an inherent way where you are defensive. This is inherently just offensive. I think the most defensive thing this deck can do is summon Devotee, and then I guess just having a body on the field, a monster on the field. If you open up with Cerulean or Phoenix onto the field, if they deal with that, you're screwed. But otherwise, if they have no out to Cerulean and they destroy it and you survive that turn, it's coming back next turn. Recycle itself. I like the deck. Do you guys like the deck? Lavals. Lavals is coming up. It's going to need about 2 to 3 ultra rares and 6 super rares inherently just with their own cards. You could use Flame Veil Counter, which is not a Laval card, but it works with Lavals. You banish a Laval, negate a spell or trap. You banish the Laval from the graveyard. The overview of how this works in these new cards is they want to be sent to the graveyard. The synergy is when being sent or while being in the graveyard. So Molten Conduct, you want 3 of this card. This card sets up the combo. You send 2 Laval monsters from your deck to the graveyard, and the combo is You use Molten Conduct to send Lakeside Lady and Maiden. Then you activate Maiden's effect to send a cannon from your deck to the graveyard. Then you could use Lakeside to banish the Maiden or the cannon from your graveyard to destroy any set card on the field. When Handmaiden is sent to the graveyard, if you have another Laval, send another Laval from your deck to the grave. When you have 3 Lavals with different names in your graveyard, you get to use Lady's effect, banish herself and another Laval, destroy a set card on the field. She's a level 3 tuner. She's a level 1 tuner. This deck is about Synchro Shokans, boy. And the main way to Synchro Shokan is through Cannon. Cannon, on normal summon, you could target a banished Laval monster and special summon it. So it's all about Molten Conduct, dump, banish with Lakeside Lady, then normal summon Cannon to special summon your level 3 tuner or your level 1 tuner. Now, you could tech in a level 2 tuner, maybe 1, because Handmaiden has that additional effect of sending the Laval. So it's kind of like searching it, because then you have access to not only the level 7 nor the level 5s, you could then use the level 6 synchros if you want to do that. Maybe, I don't know if that's the best way to play it. So Cannon, summon, special summon Lakeside Lady. You get to now Synchro Shokan for a Stenin. Stenin, 2700 attack. You get to negate any card that targets this card by banishing a Laval. So initially you could banish two Lavals for 2 cards. Great protection. Now if you summon Handmaiden instead with your Cannon, you get to make a Laval Dragon. You get to shuffle 2 Laval monsters in your graveyard back into the deck, target a card your opponent controls, return it to the hand, not once per turn. Beautiful. Now we have Laval Slasher. Slasher is the other level 5. It is a situational card. Once per turn, if you have 2 or more, you get to attack twice after attacking a defense position monster. If you have 3 or more Lavals in the grave, you get to deal piercing damage while doing that double attack, double pierce, situational. Now you have Laval Dragoon. Laval Dragoon. Once per turn, you could add a Laval monster from your deck to your hand, then send a Laval monster from your hand to the graveyard. This is a great way to search for Cannon, but you're also probably going to need Cannon to summon it by maybe summoning a level 2 tuner that was banished by the effect of Lakeside Lady if you choose to play a level 2 tuner. So one of the downsides of Dragon, it's harder to summon a level 6 because you have to go out of your way to play a non-conventional tuner. 1 and 3 is what's good in this deck. Then we have Greater, not so good. The other cards I talked about, Lancelord, Sprite, Naku, Kodal. This might be the level 2 tuner you want to tech in at 1. If you have 3 Lavals with different names, you could special summon this card from your hand. Now we have Burgeoning. Burgeoning. When a trap card is activated, send a Laval monster from your hand to the graveyard, negate the activation, destroy it. You could add 2 Lavals from your grave to your hand to add this back. This will compete with Flame Veil Counter. Flame Veil Counter probably better. Now Dust Flame. I like this card. Dust Flame Blast. It must banish all Lavals from your graveyard, but then destroy any number of cards on the field equal to the amount that you banished. Destroy anything. Love it. That's coup. Super coup. Now, enjoy the replays and enjoy the deck list. So with your Conduction field, you want to send your Handmaiden and your Lakeside, which then triggers Handmaiden to send another monster from the deck to the grave. We're going to send a Cannon, so now we have all 3 in the grave just from a single Conduction field. Lakeside Lady, if there were any set cards in the field, we could banish itself and another card to destroy a set card in the field. Then we could normal summon Cannon to special summon it onto the field. So I'm just setting like a bluff because I don't really have a good turn 1 play. Can Lakeside Lady destroy your own set cards? You can only destroy set cards your opponent controls. So unfortunately, if I was desperate, I can't destroy my own set cards and then make that Cannon play. So also, my opponent's going to do the same thing. Going to send Handmaiden, Lakeside, and also send Cannon. Going to activate Lakeside Lady to banish Cannon and herself to destroy my set DDR. Going to use DDR to discard a Handmaiden. Now, Handmaiden can miss the timing. If you send Handmaiden to the graveyard, then something else happens afterward. You do not get you don't get its effect to send a card from the deck to the grave. That includes Synchro Shokaning with your Handmaiden. So careful about that. Summon Laval, Cannon with no effect, but it's our non-tuner of choice. Normal summon Lakeside Lady. Here comes Stenin. Stenin, I could banish any of the Lavals to negate any card that targets. All right, hit me for 27. Now we get to destroy that set card, boy. Destroy it. Lakeside Lady, banish Handmaiden, destroy that face down Dust Flame Blast, which would have screwed us up. Normal summon Cannon. Cannon's gonna summon I summon a Handmaiden. Now I'm going to Synchro Shokan for Laval Dragon. I could shuffle 2 Lavals in the graveyard, target any card on the field, return it to the hand. We're gonna use it. I'm gonna shuffle my cannons back in the deck. I want cannons back in the deck, and then I'm going to attempt to return Stannon back to the extra deck. But Stannon activates its effect by banishing a single Laval, negates my dragon, and destroys my dragon. What a fool! Now Dust Flame Blast. Very great thing about Dust Flame Blast, it don't target. He's going to destroy my Dust Flame Blast with his Lakeside Lady. So Lakeside Lady so far 2 times destroy a set card in the field. I chain my blast and I blast him off the field. I banish all of my Lavals and I destroy the Stannon. Does not target. It's like a spellbook of fate. They have no idea what you're going to destroy. Crazy, crazy. And I top deck a cannon, special summon a Lakeside Lady. That is a 1-card Synchro Shokan. It's just like Junk Synchron. I'm going to summon a Stannon of my own. Stannon, now this is where I should have set DDR. It's a mandatory effect to send a card from your hand to the graveyard. Oof, but it was just to show you guys. I did it on purpose. These are replays, remember? Hit for 27, and he has double needle. He loses. He loses. You can't really make any plays off the needle. That's a scoop. And then, oh, this is the great thing. Cannon can summon a Laval Dragon from the banished pile. That is incredible. Cannon not only summons the tuners, but could summon the Synchro. The Synchro! Now we use Laval Dragon, return 2, return the set card back to the hand. Oof! That's crazy. That's crazy about Cannon. I love that. Summon the tuner or summon the Synchros. That you could banish the Synchros through the effect of your, right? Lakeside Lady could banish and your Dust Flame Blast. Nice, so let's look at the deck list again real quick. There you go, this was the concept, proof of concept, just showing you the combos. Destroy set cards, special summon from the banish, set up your combos with Molten, Synchro Shokan, we use Stannon to negate cards at target, and we use Laval Dragon to send back any card in the field back to the hand, not once per turn by the way, and then the rest are, these are too hard to summon, Dragon and Greater, through at least this deck list, but Laval Duel Slasher, not Shocker, is a situational card that does the pierce damage. Do you guys like Laval?